wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the light wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. Oh, we let it be. We let the love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. Well, good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville Early Birds. We're going to do something different this morning, and as you may remember, Sam and I wrote a song that we're using as our closing song called Forever One. And there are some lyrics on the chair where you are, and we're going to take a few minutes and learn the song a little bit more thoroughly before we sing it at the end of the service today. So we're going to do that now. So let's have some fun. We'll sing it once through, and then we'll learn it. Okay?
You sing it through?
Yeah.
I'm going to sing it though.
2, 3, 4. Now, when all is said and done, we rise and sing as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Shining lights of spirit, all, everyone. Keeping faith together, sharing love forever, one. And when all is said and done, we rise rise in joy as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Shining lights of spirit, all, everyone. Keeping faith together, sharing love forever, one. Okay, so that's the whole song. And the words are not on the screen, but they're on the sheets of paper, so share. And we're going to sing 2 lines, and then we'll have you sing 2 lines with us, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Now when all is said and done. 2, 3, 4.
Now when all is said and done,
We rise and sing as one. Stop. Good. Got it? Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
now when all is said and done,
We rise and sing as one. Good. Next 2 lines, plus the first 2. First 2 lines and then the next 2 lines. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
now when all is said and done,
We rise and sing as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Okay. I'm not going to ask if there's any questions. And let's see, time-wise, we're doing pretty good.
Yes.
Let's do all 4 of those lines together now. 2, 3, 4.
now when all is said and done,
We rise and sing as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Good. Okay,
sounds good to me.
last line. Last 2 lines.
That's 3.
Plus the first 4.
Plus the first, we're running out of time.
Okay. 2 minutes.
You know what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to sing the entire first verse, including the last 2 lines that you didn't officially learn. You can do this.
You do it.
It's intuitive.
It's doable.
Okay. In fact, let's see, 2 minutes. We're going to go all the way through, and the second verse is just like the first, with just a couple of minor word changes, okay? So, we'll play the introduction, and then together we'll sing all the way through, okay? Here we go.
Now when all is said and done,
We rise and sing as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Shining lights of spirit, all, everyone. Keeping faith together, sharing love forever, one.
Second verse.
And when all is said and done, we rise in joy as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun. Shining lights of spirit, all, everyone. Keeping faith together, sharing love forever, one. Give yourself a hand.
good job. Good job.
And we're right on time. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Strong. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're willing and able, stand up and sing our opening song with us, Spirit is in this place. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. Whoa, we sing with words of prayer. We affirm our life as sacred. Oh, we declare that peace is here. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place. Ooh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Yes, it is. Oh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place.
Let's give some love to Voice Women. Yeah, beautiful, David. Thank you. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Even better. Well, welcome to this special celebration. I'm Ronald, and it's wonderful to see all of you here. To Center for Spirit Living, Asheville Strong. Well, welcome to this special service, and I certainly want to welcome all of you. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Come on down and be part of this very special celebration. So thank you very much. I certainly want to take a moment and ask all of you to check your cell phones, make sure they're on silent, and while you have them out, take some pictures of this very special celebration today. There is still time to explore your individual spiritual path through the lens of health, abundance, relationships, and creativity. Sounds pretty good. With Reverend Dr. Kate Grayson's class, Witnessing Life. It's Mondays at 6 p.m., which are hybrid, and Wednesdays at 1 p.m. in person only. Next Sunday is our first Sunday covered dish luncheon. Woo! So join us for a chili cookout. Bring your best chili and sides to accompany this delicious contest. And we all know it's going to be pretty delicious.
And the prize is chili.
Thank you. And also, Friday Spirit Express is going to be at 3 and 7 p.m. next Friday, March 6th, game night. Woo! So get ready for that. It's a lot of fun. Also, give yourself the gift of healing and wholeness with a spiritual tune-up. Sign up in the Waterhouse Social Hall for a magical and spiritual 15-minute private session with one of our prayer practitioners. And it's a pleasure and an honor to share with you our 2026 Board of Trustees. And I'll ask each of you to stand when I announce your name. They are Sam Rose, President. Woo! Reverend Suzi, Vice President. R.J. Taylor, Treasurer. Woo! Breezy Brazil, Doug McKee, Janice Braxton, and Judith Loniak. Woo! Thank you all. I would also like to acknowledge Margot McGeorge as the recording secretary.
And I want to acknowledge our alternate board members. Andrea Bishop is one of them, and Chris Anderson is another one of them. She's all the way in Florida holding up the south end. Okay? And I have one other thing I want to say. Sheila, where are you? Would you please come forward? Sheila was our treasurer this past year, and we want to acknowledge you for your service to this community, which, by the way, goes way beyond the board, but your service on the board in particular. And so we are grateful, and we got you well, it doesn't say that on here. Oh, yes, it does. We got you a year-long membership to the North Carolina Arboretum. Woo! There you go. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sheila. That's great. There's nothing. I hope you all get to the Arboretum. It's such a miracle place. So I also want to mention our board member of the day is Chaplain Judith Loniak. Thank you very much, Judith. And Reverend Dr. Kate Grayson is our practitioner of the day. Thank you so much. She will share a spiritual mind treatment with us shortly. And thank you to Chaplain Judith Loniak for holding the spiritual energy for a powerful and peaceful Sunday. This celebration is a very, very special day, and this is what we call High Watch. We also want to take this moment to thank all the hearts and hands that make this day and every day in this beautiful sanctuary and at the center special. As the candle is already lit, please join us in going within. Let the crystal chakra bowls align us and the tinctures call us to attention.
On this day, we're here gathered like millions and millions and millions of people around the world in classrooms and buildings and synagogues and temples and cathedrals, all searching and doing the same thing, praising that divine entity, that presence that is within us and with all around us. We are one with all these people, all claiming the right of the divine. And I know that that presence is here now. I know it is within each and every one of us. I see it in the health that emanates from our bodies, in the way that we move with ease and grace on this Mother Earth. And I feel it in the love and the relationships that come through, because we are here together, holding hands, hugging, looking into each other's eyes and listening with love. And I know that those relationships go out and multiply everyone that we meet. And that inner creativity that allows us to express this love throughout our day, throughout our weeks, throughout our years, is everything that moves through this country, is everything that moves through the peace in our hearts that we hold so dear, because we know as we are one with everyone, we are the peace that stands in the road, helping others, being one with our friends and with our neighbors. And in that, I know that that abundance is all around us. The prosperity of life moves in and through each and every one of us, lifting our hearts, raising our bodies, and helping us to know that the world at large is within our hearts and that we hold it dear. And with that knowing, I am blessed. I feel so grateful. I am so blessed for my family, my friends, this congregation, everyone out in the world, the people I know all around who have called and asked for support and prayer. I know that we give that willingly and with love, and for that I know that we are all blessed. I am blessed. I am grateful. And as I release these words to that universal law, we take a deep breath, knowing that the law always responds with a positive, affirmative yes to our intent. And together we say, and so it is.
In the name of love, with a heart of grace, overflowing lust, decorate this place. As it is below, so it is above. May we always stand in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one. In the name of love, when the day is done, we will sing this song all as one. In the name of love, in the name. always be seeking out the best till we all are free, living in the world we've been dreaming of, where we stand as one in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one, in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one, in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one, in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love.
Wow. So I'm looking forward to our board meetings where the president will be singing the meeting. I told you it would be an easy job. Good morning. How are you guys? Good? Warm? Got nippy out there again. Yeah. I even saw a couple little snowflakes this morning. I said, no! I said, be gone! Yeah. So I'm going to ask us to start in our normal fashion and ask you to recite our community core value affirmation with me, if you would. It's the big one. You ready? We deepen our spiritual growth and reveal our wholeness and oneness through the spiritual practices of visioning, catching God's vision, meditation, affirmative prayer, spiritual study, giving of time, talent, and treasure, sacred service, and more. As I always say, anything can become a spiritual practice. It's all about the energy and the consciousness that you bring to it. So you remember the movie The Karate Kid. Even house cleaning, wax on, wax off, spiritual practice. Anybody who wants to practice that at my house, let me know. Actually, Blair practices that at my house. Yeah, spiritual practice, it's a good thing. So I just want to remind you that our 2026 theme for this year is encounter, embrace, embody, and engage. And I've decided there's more to that, because when we do all of those things, what happens is we emerge. And so that's really an acronym. You know, some of you know I love acronyms. So I make stuff up all the time. So this is one, so you'll be blessed by that today. The revealing of what does emerge really mean. And so I'll start with a quote. And here it is. Once we encounter the divine in all, embrace the spirit within, embody spiritual principles and practices, and engage in spiritual living, we emerge as enlightened mindfulness expressing radiant grace, ever evolving into our spiritual magnificence. Woo! That's from yours truly, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. So, the trajectory of our spiritual emergence moves from initiation, encounter with the divine, to integration, which is the embrace and the embodiment of spirit within, and then into action, engagement in spiritual living, leading us to transformation, the emergence of our most authentic beingness. It's a journey, and it's one that can take a nanosecond or a lifetime. And frankly, even if you arrive at that emergence in a nanosecond, the journey continues for your lifetime, because you're never really done. I always say to spiritual communities that when you see me poof into the ethers, you'll know my journey's done and you'll throw a party. Until then, we're all on this journey of spiritual emergence. And one of the ways that we can help that journey is through the inner work that we do that prepares us to emerge transformed. And not transformed into someone we're not, but transformed into who we truly are, who we have come here to be. And the pattern of this inner work actually follows the pattern of what we call spiritual mind treatment, which is a fancy way of saying affirmative prayer. We sort of follow those similar steps, what Reverend Dr. Kate just did for us. Those of you who are really paying attention know that she went through some steps in that journey of prayer. I picked them out. You get a gold star. It was a beautiful prayer, thank you. And so we do the inner work. We encounter the divine in all. That's the first step of prayer, recognition of the allness of God. We encounter the divine in all that we meet. We use our spiritual insight to see past personalities and the human condition into the divine light in all beings and in all situations. And then we move to the next step. We embrace spirit within ourselves as well. And that's the second step of affirmative prayer, unification. Unification with spirit and with all of life, for we are one. That's it. We're all one. We just sang that. Didn't we? Didn't we just sing about that? Or did I imagine it? And then we move to the next step of our journey, to embody spiritual principles and practices. And one of the ways we do that is through the creative process, using the spiritual principles. If we look at our teaching symbol, I forgot my little red dot thing, so I'll just have to point. So if we go up to the very top of that symbol, that represents spirit, the place within which every creation begins. That's the initiation. And so then we move down into that middle section, which is the creative medium of soul, of mind, and through which spirit's creation and intention happens. It's really the movement, the descent of spirit down through that creative process or that creative medium, all the way down into form and experience in our human life. And that's really not a V. I like to call it not a V. But it's the descent of spirit into form. So we have a divine idea, a divine intention, a divine vision that moves through that creative medium of mind and soul, of consciousness, and then all the way down into an experience or an actual thing. And then, what's the other part of the not a V? That other part is moving back up into the no-thingness, into the infinite possibility for new creation. And so it's just a constant creation that's happening. And it can happen as quick as anything. And so it is. And so it is, right? And once we have had that experience and we're like, okay, good, I'm ready for a new experience, boom, we go back up again and do it again. What? I do that a lot. She does that a lot. Okay. So that's what we're doing when we're practicing the principles and the practices of our teaching. And that moves us into the third step of spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer, the realization of the truth, that which we are seeking is already so in the mind of God. We're just waiting for that thin veil between us and it to be lifted in our consciousness to fully apprehend and embrace and embody that thing which we are believing and experiencing now. And so we unite our head, our heart, our whole being to become a point of consciousness in truth. We are points of consciousness in truth. We are points of consciousness in spirit. That's a really powerful thing, guys, right? And that's how important you are. Every single one of us is a point of consciousness in spirit. And when we all get together, boom! That's powerful. You feel it? You can feel the energy. You feel it when you sing. You feel it when people are up dancing. You feel it when I'm running around acting like a fool, right? There's a spirit that's within each and every one of us, and it becomes the one of us when we experience it together. And then the next step is to engage in spiritual living. And to me, that's the gratitude step. That's the thanksgiving step of our affirmative prayer. Gratitude for living in the faith, the truth, the love, the joy, the peace, the presence, the power that Spirit is. We can't help but be grateful when we realize the truth of who we are and the relationship that we have with Spirit. And that relationship is oneness. It's unity. It's wholeness. It's everything good. And so we can't help but be grateful in our prayer. And so what we do in that engagement of spiritual living is we get up off our own pillow and we take our spirituality, we take our full beingness, we take the spiritual beingness of us into the thoroughfare of all life, of every aspect of our lives. We don't just do it for an hour on Sunday morning or when we're in a class or when we're in a practitioner session or when we're thinking about this center or our teaching. We live it 24/7, 365. That's engagement in spiritual living. We are an actual act of spiritual living. We are the activation of spiritual living, and we become a model for other people. You know, back in the early days when I first started going to 12-step meetings, I remember them saying that we don't proselytize, we don't promote, we simply model. We become that which people look at and say, wow, I want some of that. And that's what we are. We live these practices and principles. We live this teaching such that people see it. They feel it even more than see it. And they go, wow, I want to be around that. I want to be that way. There's a song, I want to be that way, right? Isn't there a song? Yeah. Whatever. It's the Backstreet Boys or somebody. Okay. That would have gone better if I had the Backstreet Boys with me, but whatever. It's what? Coming soon. Coming soon. That song will be coming soon. I want to be that way. Yeah. Okay. So people will come up to you and they'll feel your presence. They'll see you living spiritually. And they'll want to be around that kind of energy, around that kind of life. And you don't have to say a word. You just be. You be your spiritual magnificence. And it radiates outward in powerful ways. All you have to do is be. All you have to do is be so fully present that the very living Spirit descends upon you, in you, through you, as you, and you can't help but be the expression of Spirit on earth right this very minute in your own particular way. Now I got warmed up. Okay. So, I don't know, that just hit me how important that is. It's important to each one of you. It's important to me. It's important to this world. If ever this world needs you to be the radiant expression of Spirit on earth, it is right now in this very moment. And we can do it. We can do it. We are the tip of the spiritual spear, right here and right now. Live it. Think it. Know it. See it. Be it. And I guarantee you'll start living in the world you have dreamed of. Don't wait for it to show up. You make it happen. And it's easy to do. Actually, it's not easy to do. It's simple, but it's not easy. Because you got to pay attention. And you got to be present. And so, I challenge you, and I believe in you, but I challenge you to live your life as though you truly believe that God is all there is, no matter what. I challenge you that if you were on trial for practicing the principles of this teaching, that there would be enough evidence to convict you. Okay? Let's all be convicted, full of conviction in this teaching and the possibilities therein. Okay? All right. Whew. Okay. I'm going to sleep well tonight. So, when we do this work, when we do the inner work, it shows up outside of us. It is expressed outwardly because it comes from within, from deep within. And so we then emerge as higher vibration, a higher vibration of consciousness. We start to vibrate at the frequency of spirit, the highest vibration possible, the vibration of the Most High. Now, I'm going to take us through some steps as I unravel the acronym of emerge. And we're going to do a little practice, a little emerge practice with each point, with each letter here, or each of the letters here. And again, I invite you to think it, to see it in your mind's eye, to feel it in your passionate heart, and to be it. Okay? And so we'll start with EM, enlightened mindfulness. Enlightened mindfulness. Enlightened mindfulness uplevels our thinking and our knowing, and it brings us more fully present to the truth, to the spiritual truth. And so we begin to see past limitations and problems and challenges, and we see the divine truth that is within and beyond all those people and situations. Okay, so we see the divine truth. You remember back in the day, I think we're all old enough that they used to have those big pictures in the mall, and they would look like scramble, and then you'd squint your eyes and look at it, and there would be like a picture within the picture that was actually a thing. So what I'm asking you to do is to, when you see a situation that's challenging or limiting or negative in any way, squint your eyes and look at the divine truth, the true picture of what is in there, okay? So that's what you do. And so I'm going to ask you right now to think of a current life challenge. Think of something in your life right now that's, kind of, it's not one of your joyous things. Something that's challenging, difficult, hurtful, whatever. Think of something right now. Okay, you should all be mildly depressed right about now. And what I'm going to invite you to do now is ask your higher self, your enlightened self, what is the enlightened truth behind this appearance or experience? What is the enlightened truth beyond this appearance or experience? And I'll give you an example. Maybe you're experiencing lack or limitation of some kind. The enlightened truth behind that would be that divine abundance is limitless and is for your good. Okay, so what's the enlightened truth? And feel that enlightened truth filling you up to overflowing. And feel that challenge or that limitation dissipating and disappearing. Okay. So now let's go to the ERG. Go to the ERG of emerge. I experience and express radiant grace and goodness in all my affairs. Grace is our natural state of harmony when we are in alignment with Spirit. Grace is not earned or worked hard for, it just is. It's our natural state of harmony when we align with Spirit. And so I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable, otherwise a soft focus somewhere in the room. And visualize your radiant inner light. Visualize that radiant inner light right from the center of your being. See it. You might feel its warmth. And in that warmth, feel the ease of grace. Feel your body literally relaxing into that grace. Radiant inner light and the warmth of grace. Just breathe into that grace. As you breathe in grace, and as you breathe out, radiate light. And I'm going to invite you to commit to one action today to radiate your inner light more brightly. One action today. You could do it over in the social hall after the service. You could do it on your way to the grocery store. You could do it at the grocery store, wherever. One thing that you commit to radiate your inner divine light more brightly. And then do something like that every day. And if you keep doing that, eventually you'll catch yourself doing it all day, every day. And that light will come back on you. You will be the light. Just like we say right here, you will be the light. And now we move on to the final E of emerge. We are ever evolving into our spiritual magnificence. Ernest Holmes, our founder, said this: there is no end to the evolution of our soul. There is no end to the evolution of our soul, including when we are no longer here in the human flesh. Our soul continues to evolve. Those of you who have loved ones who have left this plane of existence, their soul continues to evolve too, and you can still have a relationship with that soul. But you got to be really present. No fooling around. You got to be really present. So we're ever evolving into our spiritual magnificence. We shed the skin of the past and we expand into our most authentic and magnificent version of ourselves. That's the journey, my friends. That's why we're even here. It's not to get the job. It's not to get a bunch of money. It's not to have, a bunch of people that think you're wonderful, although that's kind of nice. It's really about us becoming who we've come here to be, who we were created to be. It's about us embracing, embodying, becoming, being, expressing our spiritual magnificence. It's already there. It was cooked in the beginning. We're just chipping away at all the things that keep us from it. When Michelangelo was asked, how did you take that piece of granite and create David out of it? Well, he said, all I did was chip away all that was not David. That's what we do. We chip away all that is not truly who we are, and we become our spiritual magnificence. It's not about putting anything on. It's about chipping away. So I want to invite you to, and this may be a little bit challenging because we have to use our memories a little bit. I'm going to ask you to reflect on who you were a year ago. Who were you a year ago? Just look back to the beginning of last year. Who were you? How were you? What were you up to? What was going on? And then ask yourself, in what ways is my spiritual magnificence more visible today than it was then? In what ways am I radiating my spiritual magnificence more powerfully than I was then? Remember, you're ever evolving, so don't stop now. I'm going to invite you to look forward into this year, 2026, and beyond, and ask yourself, what's the next evolution of my soul that is already whispering to get my attention? What's the next evolution of my soul that's already whispering in my ear to get my attention? Who are you being called to become? How are you being called to expand your expression of your spiritual magnificence? And this emergence that is already happening is the final step of affirmative prayer. It's the release step. We let go, affirming in faith and in truth that it is already done in spirit. And so we let go, we let God, and we let it be so right here and right now, and we step into our spiritual emergence, ever evolving. So I encourage you to continue to evolve from a life of reaction to what's going on out there to a life of divine creation. Use this creative process to live the life you love to live, to be your most authentic and most magnificent self, the version that Spirit created. Step into that one. Spirit does good work. I recognize and declare there is one infinite presence, and I am a unique and individualized expression of spiritual magnificence, and so are you. And so I'm going to ask you to affirm that for yourself by repeating after me. I recognize and declare. I recognize and declare. There is one infinite presence. There is one infinite presence. And I am a unique individualized expression. And I am a unique individualized expression of spiritual magnificence. And so it is. Blessings on your journey of spiritual emergence. Emerge like a butterfly out of your cocoon and spread your wings and fly. And now turn to someone near you and say, blessings on your journey. And together we say, and so it is.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe in the goodness of you, in the goodness of me, in the goodness of everybody. I believe in the goodness of you, in the goodness of me, in the goodness of everybody. We were born to love, to love, to love. We were born to love, to love, to love. I believe in the goodness of you, in the goodness of me, in the goodness of everybody. I believe in the goodness of you, in the goodness of me, in the goodness of everybody. We were born to love, to love, to love. We were born to love, to love, to love. I believe in the goodness of you, in the goodness of me, in the goodness of all creation.
Great affirmation, right? Okay. So, I gotta remember what I'm doing. Whatever it is, it's goodness. That much I know. All right. I know what it is. It has to do with the goodness of prosperity. So, I want to say a couple things about that. One, we had some snow days. And we had some of those snow days we were not able to be here, right? And one of them, nothing happened. I mean, you couldn't be here and you couldn't even be online. The next one, you couldn't be here, but you could be online. The next one, you could be here and online. So we're progressing. And now they're saying there may be more snow. keep having this conversation with God. Not on Sunday, please. So anyway, what happens is we still have expenses, whether we use the space or not. And so I'm asking you to consider, if you will, donating even if you weren't able to be here, so that we can support what it is that we do here. So I'm reminding you of that. I'm also reminding you that we do have a commitment program every year, and we have about $115,000 in commitments toward our goal of $130,000 in commitments. So there's still another $15,000. It'd be great if we came up with that. And at the end of last year, we came up with $12,000, almost $15,000 actually, in just, spur of the moment donations. So I know we're capable of it. So if you haven't had a chance to look at the commitment brochure and to fill out the form, if you feel so moved and called to do, they're out there on the welcome station, and they would be greatly appreciated. And here's a cool thing about giving to the center, is that while indeed you're giving to the center so that we support all the various things that we do, you're also supporting yourself. You're making an investment in your own spiritual life. And so it's a real boomerang effect that comes back to you. So just letting you know that. In the meantime, know that we are abundantly blessed by Spirit. And so I'm going to ask our prosperity acceptors to come forward. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to tell you, out of nowhere, out of the blue, a check arrived for $500 from a place called Give Lively Foundation. They just said, some people donated money and wanted you to have it. And I'm like, thank you very much. So keep those radars up and keep the antennas up, and, anonymous people will put money in our baskets. So take your gift, whatever you may be giving. It may be a blessing or a prayer. It might be money. It may be you've already sent it in. Whatever it is, take it either physically or metaphorically to your heart. Infuse it with all the qualities and attributes of Spirit that most resonate with your soul. And know that you will infuse your gift with those qualities, and they will go on to magnify and bless others in the work that we do here. And so I am grateful for every bit of giving. Again, a blessing, a prayer, a money, a gold brick, whatever it is. We are grateful for any of your giving of your time and your talent, all of that. So we thank you for that. And we thank Spirit for the abundant support of the universe in all that we are, think, say, and do. And so let's say our affirmation together. You ready? Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive abundantly. Yes.
Someone once told me that I had to be good, but now I love because I want to. I love because I'm free. I am filled by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me, yeah. Whoa,
the Spirit of God is upon me.
Yes, it is. Whoa,
the Spirit of God is upon me.
Yeah. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me.
Ooh, feel it. It's the Spirit of God. Whoa. I love that. Okay, so let's be grateful. Let's be grateful for every gift given, whether it is the gift of money, it is the gift of time, it is the gift of talent, it is the gift of presence. Whatever gift is given, be grateful in it, and more will come to be grateful for. And let's just know that money is not sort of a thing in itself. Money is a symbol. It is a symbol of love in action. The money itself does nothing. It's the energy with which it is given. And so let's be grateful for the energy of this money given. This is love moving us into action. And for this, we are eternally grateful. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. Okay. Anyone visiting with us for the first time today? Any first-time visitors? Yay. Yes. Glad to have you with us. Appreciate you being here. Where do you live here, or are you visiting from out of town?
I live here. She will be in September, but not yet.
Okay, well, welcome home. That's great. Glad to have you with us. They gave you a little card, and if you fill that out, it just enables us to let you know all the many things that we do besides the Sunday celebration, and we have lots of cool, fun stuff going on. So check the website, and we'll let you know occasionally what's going on. Lots of fun stuff coming up, especially as we start to move into spring, and wonderful things happen. Which reminds me. Get ready. We're going to be springing forward, not next week, but the following week on the 8th. Springing forward, that means we go up an hour. So if you don't spring, you're going to be sprung when you get here, because you'll get here just in time for us to say goodbye to you. So, so spring forward and be here then. Okay, so welcome. We appreciate you being with us. Anybody new on our live stream, we appreciate you being with us, and we hope many of you on that live stream get a chance to come here in person and be in the energy with us and bring your energy to us. We appreciate that. Also, something that we do here is that we always bless children everywhere. We bless children who are in the room. We bless the child inside each one of you, and we bless children all over this planet. But we start with the wisdom of kids. And so we start with Jeff's letter to God. Dear God, it is great the way you always get the stars in the right places. I think that's true. I appreciate that. I'd appreciate fewer lights down on the ground so we could see them better. So work on that, Jeff. Okay, so let's bless our kids. You ready? We've got a kid here. And you know what? This is Aaron. And, he knows about time, talent, and treasure. He's started training in the booth, and he has been become a bowl player. So, and I think he may be the minister after I leave. I'm kind of thinking maybe that's where we're headed. So, who knows?
At some point.
You never know. So ready? Let's bless all the children everywhere. You ready? We love you, we bless you, and we know you are divine. Okay. And now I want to welcome our prayer practitioners forward, front and center here. Prayer practitioners are folks who have studied our teaching for a number of years to become licensed as professional practitioners. What that means is that they are really adept at the power of affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment. They're available to you immediately after the celebration to do what we call a 1-minute miracle, because it only takes 1 moment to know the truth with and for you for a greater prosperity, greater health, greater expression, greater relationships in your life. So just, you can see them immediately after, or you can make private appointments with them. And here's some good news. Next Saturday, the 7th of March, practitioners will be doing what we call spiritual tune-ups, and they're like shorter practitioner sessions, so you can get a real sense of what it is to have a private practitioner session with one of these practitioners. There's a sign-up sheet on the table in the social hall Please sign up today so that we can plan it all out. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Here, I'm speaking the truth here right now. So pay attention. You may want to write this down, record it, get a tattoo. I'm not sure. But I'm telling you, prayer works. I know this in my own life. I know it in the life of my loved ones that we have been in prayer with and for. My sister-in-law had a gigantic tumor on her brain a little over a week ago. She had surgery. We prayed. That tumor was benign. Number one, it's big, but it was benign. They got the whole thing in a shorter surgery than they expected. That was on a Wednesday. By Thursday, she was walking around in the hall at the hospital. By Friday, she went home. By this past Friday, she got all those staples taken out, so she no longer has a barrette on her head. And she's got the go-ahead to do everything except driving yet. And that was prayer. Prayer. We did prayer. There have been many, many situations where prayer has turned the tide on something that seemed impossible, but all impossible is it means I'm possible. So prayer works, and this is not a nice thing to say, I'm going to say it anyway. You are a fool if you don't sign up for a spiritual tune-up or go meet with one of these practitioners. You've got a banquet of goodness in front of you. Partake of it. Okay? I know that was hard to hear, but I'm just trying to be emphatic. Prayer works, use it. All right? Let's give them thanks for their service. All right. What else am I doing? Oh, yeah. Besides, I've given you many challenges today. You have a busy week ahead of you. You ready? Let's do our February affirmation. Ready? Love is the center of all creation. My creative thought emerges as joy, peace, and love. All right. And now we're going to sing our way out of here. Join us in the social hall.
Said and done, we rise and sing as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun, shining lights of spirit, all, everyone, keeping faith together, sharing love forever, one. And when all is said and done, we rise in joy as one. We are hearts together and forever, stardust in the sun, shining lights of spirit, all, everyone, keeping faith together, sharing love forever.